Hello everyone, I am Magical Sudeepti, a mental fitness coach and a transformational coach, once again in front of you, going to open the sensational news of today. Going to tell you about the biggest wealth in my life. So my topic today is biggest wealth in life. Yes, so I'm going to tell you about the biggest wealths I have in my life, right? So to tell you, my biggest wealth is my magical smile, right, which is actually working to give smile to a lot of people around the world. And the another wealth which I have is my extended families, which are sitting all over the world. And now I have a son, I have sisters, I have a lot of daughters, I have a lot of extended families all over the world. I have my loving family members with me. They are my wealth. The biggest wealth I have is my loving friends. My biggest wealth I have is my loving trainers, the team I have which I'm handling. They love me like anything, and that's my biggest wealth. My biggest wealth I have is my job, because of which I'm helping people, so many people in India. The biggest wealth I have is Rahul Bhatnagar's team and the group, all of you guys. The biggest wealth I have as of now is being a part of training and learning industry, where I'm able to contribute to people's life. The biggest wealth I have is my amazing body, right, because of which I'm able to think, I'm able to speak, I'm able to see, I'm able to listen. This is my amazing body and a wonderful wealth I have. The biggest wealth I have is my talent, because of which I am surviving all the ups and downs, and I'm helping people around the world to turn their dreams into reality. The biggest wealth I have is my strength. Yes guys, all of these are my biggest wealth. And apart from that, I do have other things also, but here I'm talking about my biggest wealth. So why I'm saying that all of these things are my biggest wealth is because of a song which I'm sure you all might have heard. Can you guess the song? Can anyone guess the song? It was picturized on Raj Kapoor. Maybe some people with the age group of 40s, 50s can identify the song. Can you guess? Raj Kapoor पर पिक्चराइज किया गया था. एक दिन बिक जाएगा माटी के मोल, जग में रह जाएंगे प्यारे तेरे बोल, कोई निशानी छोड़ फिर दुनिया से डोल. So I have skipped a few lines, but then what I wanted to say is my words which I say, the contribution I am making to the country, the people's life, my strength which are making me survive in the complete roller coaster ride, my talent which is making me stand here straight, confident in front of you, so that I'm able to share my experiences, my personal stories with all of you, because of which I'm contributing to your lives. The amazing body I have, the amazing mind I have, this is my first strength. And also I would like to tell you one small story I would like to share related to my biggest wealth. Why I'm calling all of these things my biggest wealth. Earlier, yes, just like other people, I used to feel bad. Itna kam salary, very less salary, lot of expenses, very less savings, no shopping, lot of things I used to crib on. But slowly and gradually, when I understood the power of spoken words, when I understood the power of magic, when I'm feeling a little bit cold. So when I understand the power of gratitude, yes, so you need to be grateful for what you have, and I am grateful for this biggest wealth in my life. So yes, I was coming onto this story. So there was a king. He had 4 wives. So the very first wife was just okay kind of person. She was not very good looking. She was just fine. But then after first wife came, the king was happy because he was married to her. But then he married to another lady. She was very pretty. She used to speak very well presented, and very loving also. Loving in terms, she used to show that she's very loving. Then he fallen in love with the another woman, and he married her. And now there was a third wife also. She has a lot of she has a good social status. She had a good network with her, right? And there was another lady with whom he married. So he had four wives. So this wife was very rich, extremely rich. She used to keep wearing different kind of diamonds, different kind of golds, different kind of jewelries, and she has a lot of assets like elephants and horses and lot of things, right? So what happened one day, this king got ill. He fallen ill, and that was a kind of a moment where he was feeling that maybe I'm not going to survive anymore, right? So what happened is he asked his fourth wife, who was the latest wife with whom he fallen in love and used to spend time with. So he asked her, the one who had a lot of jewelry, assets, diamond and everything. He asked her that I'm not going to survive anymore. I'm feeling like it's my time to go. So would you accompany me, because I am feeling that if I have to go, then I will feel lonely. So would you accompany me? So this wife said, I'm really sorry. I have no interest in that. So I would love staying with the property, the gold, jewelry and everything. I am loving my life the way I am living. So I'm sorry, I can't go. I'm sorry. So she left. Then the king went to asked the third wife that, would you accompany me, because I need someone, and I have we together have spent a lot of time with your friends and family members and a lot of people around. But she said that I love the social status I have, and I have sympathy with you, but I can't go with you. So the day you will go, after some time I'll remarry, right? And after saying this, she also left. Then what happened? This king asked the second wife that, would you accompany me? And this wife said that, yes, I love you, and I completely understand that you are very scared of going alone there. But the most I can accompany you is till your funeral. I can't accompany you anymore. So I will be there till that moment, but not beyond that. So I will be leaving you, right? And then suddenly the king heard a voice that, I will go with you. I will leave with you. So I will be with you. The king felt embarrassed, and he said that, I'm really sorry, I didn't took care of you. I didn't give any much time to you. I should have given a lot of time to you, because this is you who is giving me time and your attention. This is you with whom I was supposed to spend time, but I'm really sorry, I haven't spent time with you. So do you understand? Can you identify who this king is and who these four wives are? Can you identify yourself in place of this king? Can you identify yourself that you also have these four wives and you are the king, irrespective of the gender? You are the king, you are that king. And who are all those four wives? So the fourth wife, the fourth earlier, who was the owner of a lot of diamonds and money and assets and properties, are our possessions. The property we have, the money we have, the accommodates we have, all of these things are the fourth wife. The third wife is the neighbors and society. So what happens is, when someone is ill, the neighbors, the society will come at once or twice to look after you, to see you, but then they'll leave after looking at you. Oh, so sad, I'm feeling sympathy for you, but they can't do much about it. They can't live with you and do anything for you, right? And the second wife, who said that I can accompany you till your funeral and not beyond that, is your family, your friends. What the most they can do is, they can take you till, they can be with you till the moment you die, right? So till the moment you are burned or you are buried. So the family and friends, they can accompany you only till that moment. But the most important thing which we undermine, we don't take care, we don't give importance to, is our body and our mind. So our biggest asset, our biggest wealth is actually our body and our mind. So our mind is healthy if we are thinking straight, if we are thinking in right direction, if we are taking care of our mind, our feelings, our thoughts, our actions, if we are careful, if we are feeding right thing to this mind and we are taking care of the health of this mind, then we can keep this body healthy. This is the temple where we are the priest, and we have to take care of this temple first. So this is our first wealth, right? So we have if we have this body well maintained, healthy body, if we have healthy mind, this is the biggest wealth we have. So from now onwards, care for your body, care for your mind, start taking care, reading, listening and speaking, all those things which are actually beneficial for your life, right? Start taking care of all those things. Start being aware of what you say, what you think. Are they going against you or are they in favor? Start looking at the food we eat or we are in the habit of having. Start taking care of all that, because this body and mind is going to be with us till the end. This is our biggest strength, and if this is active, then cherish the time you spend with your family and your friends, because after all, if your body and mind is active, then you need them, right? So cherish the time with them, enjoy the property and assets, the car, the mall, everything, enjoy that, but only to a certain extent. But before all of that, you have to take care of your biggest wealth, that is the body and mind we have. So I take time to understand that what your body needs, when your body needs what your mind needs, and take action in right direction, right? So with this, I would say that my biggest wealth in my life is my talent. My biggest wealth is my amazing body, which is having a wonderful immune system and capable of creating antibodies, which keeps me fit. So I am the wealth I have is my strengths, because of which I can remain happy and keep giving happiness to other people. I can radiate love, peace and respect to all of you guys anytime, any moment. And the biggest wealth I have is my magical smile, through which I can make you smile, right? And then the other wealth which I have is my loving family, my extended family like you guys, my friends, Rahul's team, done training industry, my job. So I'm thankful to all of you. And with this, that from now onwards, I'm sure you are still taking care of your body and mind first, because Modi ji has locked all of us at our home. So we are sitting at home and taking care of our mind and body to a certain extent. But believe me, this is the beautiful time where we can spend our time with our mind and body, and analyze that whether we are going in right direction or not, right? So please utilize this wonderful time and identify what your biggest wealth in life is. I have identified, and I'm sure definitely you will also identify. So with this blessings, with this wishes, I wish you all the best. I give you all the blessings. I radiate love, care and respect for all of you. Bye bye.